Uh, sorry. I wasn't trying to hog the whole end of the bar. You can take this spot if you need more room. That obvious, huh? Guess I've got a bit of a lonely guy sipping a whiskey vibe going on. I guess. Guess that suits me. Most people just assume I'm here to hit on someone or steer clear. Not that I'm just... Well, some of us are just here to decompress. Yeah? Feels like it's getting harder to just talk to people without reading 1,000 signals at once. Well, I mean, just like using your eyes or shifting your shoulders, opening up your arms. Although I don't know who does that at the bar. I nearly walked out when I saw how packed it was. The social math of, do I look approachable or creepy, is exhausting. That's a nice way of putting it. Being careful. You ever notice how being polite feels dangerous these days? Like you'll be ignored or misread. Then I guess we're both braver than we give ourselves credit for. Me, I work in advertisement. I'm a marketer. It's only cliche if, I'm just talking out loud and endlessly speaking about, ads or, what's going on Google or a company's sales and whatnot, but no, I'm not really like that. Well, it's part of the job, really. I don't do much of that outside of work. How about you? What do you do for a living? And what does that entail? Okay, not bad. Well, not bad as in, well, the other stuff. No, I didn't mean it like that. No. Okay, alright. Yeah. Thanks. Truth is, I'm not great at this. Small talk, I mean. But I've also been told I've been guarded, which I'm sure you can already see that. Which I guess is a polite way of saying I'm overthinking everything. Well, I usually get told, why don't you just loosen up, or you're too quiet for your own good. Or even someone like me in advertisement. That's... Wow, yeah. I get that. You know, it's funny. We're sitting here like strangers, but I feel like I understand you already. And you get me. Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's kind of a defense mechanism. It's not like that I lack any confidence of going up to strangers at a bar or at a restaurant, but there's also a part of me that doesn't want to intrude, you know? I just know that look. The one that says, you're trying to disappear without leaving. You end up being disappointed, right? And how do you feel afterwards? Well, glad I'm not the only one. You really get it, do you? I used to be more open back in the day. But every time I try to talk to someone new, I get that tight smile that kind of looks like, oh, great, what does this guy want? So I stopped. I stopped trying. And then I've had women in the past approach me and simply say that they just want to have fun, quote unquote, when all I want to do is just relax and maybe have some idle chit-chat. Not the small talk kind of thing, but just, you know, whatever interest comes to mind, whatever interest is blurted out, I'll contribute to it. Maybe we both get tired of that at the same time. And then we just end up at a bar like this. Ironic, huh? Well, I don't know about your story or anything, but I can tell you're careful with your words, like you've been burnt or something. Would you say that's accurate? Yeah, same. I've been misunderstood many times. Some of us don't speak unless it feels safe to do so. I was thinking, maybe I'm not just built for modern dating standards, or just, you know, modern dating as a whole. I'm just tired of being either invisible or seen as a threat. Like, can we just talk without expectations? Thank you. You have no idea how rare it is to hear that. Most people want something from you. You're just here, sharing the same atmosphere as I am. You know what's wild? I almost didn't come out here tonight. I mean, I've had my coworkers and everything. They insisted that I go out, but I told myself it was just another night. I regret trying to be social. Now, I'm glad I didn't really listen to myself. Feels like this little moment here with you was worth pushing past the nerves for. I didn't expect tonight to turn into this sort of conversation. Honestly, none. I was planning to sit here and sip my drink slowly and pretend I didn't want to be seen. Well, I'll take that kind of failure. Would it be okay if I gave you my number? You don't have to use it, just... I don't meet many people who feel safe to talk to. Okay. I'll text you something boring, or maybe share a lame picture of a terrible dinner. Or maybe a quote from a book I haven't finished. Oh, no. I'll definitely try to be charming next time. In fact, let me try this. There. Yeah, it's just a silly little quote that I made up today at work. Yeah, it's part of the whole copywriting marketing process. Cheesy, but not really, salesy. I won't expect it to work, but I hope you know that I see you. And that you see me. For not needing me to be anything more than I am. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It was really great seeing you.